Hello Gemini, and a very happy new year to you all. So I'm doing your January tarot and I'm looking at your finances and career, followed by love and relationships. But first I'm needing to take the strongest overall energy for you, and of course the timestamps are going to be in my description box below. I do apologize, Gemini, I've got again really bad brain fog at the moment. I've had to take a few days off work due to this bug, this lovely virus, and I've still got it. Okay, so yeah. The kangaroo and cycle. A 9-month cycle is at play. Your current project will take 9 months to mature and benefit you. So commit fully to it, okay? So it's really specific, but it's saying that there is a 9-month cycle that is kicked off for you guys. You need to make sure that you're fully invested in whatever this is that you're doing right now in order to ensure the best results, okay? You have all the strength and stamina that you need as long as you move forwards and not backwards, okay? So move forwards, never ever backwards. This is playing the long game, okay? The message here is be prepared to play the long game. So that's your strongest overall message. Now we're going to take a look at your finances and career. And as always, if anything comes out with a tarot that you don't like the look of, then it's completely within your power to change. You do have free will, okay? You're not stuck into anything that comes out of your tarot. It's just a temperature check. Right, so you've got investment. Invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. So don't invest everything that you have all at once. You've got to make sure that you're keeping back something for yourself so that you've got this financial safety net, this security nest, okay? Be smart with your investments, of course. Now, it's not necessarily just about your finances. I know we're doing a finances and career read, but investment, that's about your resources and what it is that you're doing with your resources and how you can invest on the resources that you currently have. That could also be a message about your time as well, okay? So again, use your discernment because this read's going to resonate differently for everybody. Whether this is your time or your finances that you're investing, could be both. Invest wisely, okay? Clear mind. Sweep away any doubts that you have and know that you're right. Oh dear. Oh dear. Has anybody actually argued with a Gemini? Are you cross-watching for a Gemini? Have you tried to argue with a Gemini? They all already know that they're right all the time anyway, so it's kind of pointless. That's why I was laughing at that message, because I'm like, oh dear God. Has anyone ever tried to tell Gemini that they're wrong or that they're mistaken about anything? And how did that go? How did that go? It probably didn't go well. Know that you're right. Okay. Know that you're right. Basically, they're saying that either you've done your research or you will be doing all of your research. You're not stupid, not by a long stretch. This is moving forward, making decisions and knowing in your head, in your heart, in your soul, in your guts, just knowing that you're right about this investment, okay? Can you tell us more about investment for Gemini? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, see? So the Queen of Pentacles is very good at future proofing and future planning. And you got the Two of Swords here as well, which is interesting because your Two of Swords, that's a crossroads. It's being at an impasse. It's not making any decision right now. Okay. This is a temporary pause energy. So take a temporary pause with something to do with your finances, your career, your investment. Take a temporary pause before you make a move. But you knew that anyway. What else can you tell us? That Two of Swords specifically. For Gemini, please. Okay. Yeah, the Four of Coins. It did come out in the upright position. It was my hands that actually moved that into the reversed position. But it is in the upright, okay? Again, being smart, being sensible, being very conservative with what it is that you have, okay? I'm always really paranoid now about using that word for this card, conservative. Because I had someone ages ago had a right proper go at me for using the word conservative. You know what they were trying to do? They accused me of working for the government because I used the word conservative. Like, how can you politicise that? Like, what is wrong with you? You're crazy. Absolutely crazy. Anyway. But every time I see this card now, I'm like, oh my god. Really? Being smart, as we've already discussed, is not really giving me any new information, okay? It's just like the same message here over and over and over. So I'm going to pull another card. Okay, the Eight of Cups in the reverse. That's a return. That's a return. You've got the return of an investment. Something that you invested in a long time ago. There's a return of that investment. If this is you looking for a second job, for example, Spirit's saying you don't need to do that, Gemini. You don't need to do that because you've got a return here of a prior investment that you've already made, and so a second job is not going to be necessary, okay? This could be about something else entirely different, such as you have legit invested finances into something, right? And Spirit's saying that investment that you made is going to be more than appropriate for your needs, okay? It's like they're saying you don't need to make further investments. You don't need to make further investments. The investments that you've already made are adequate enough. So this is now just a question of patience more than anything else, okay? Can you tell us more about these doubts that Gemini might be having? Justice. Contracts. Doubting if you're doing the right thing. There's potentially doubts about how a certain contract is going to tie you into something. Yeah. Five of Swords. Off centre. Because you don't want to be tied down to anything. You don't want your freedoms inhibited, basically. With that Five of Swords off centre. You can tell us more for Gemini. It's a bit strange to me because this reader's talking about things that I don't understand. Alright. So if someone is playing the stock market, for example, or making financial investments, I haven't got a clue about any of that. I don't particularly like it when a read talks about things that I don't understand. But I have to because that's the message that's coming out. Five of Wands. Trials of strength. Struggles. Two fives. There's a change in the atmosphere here. It's almost like you're waiting for the environment to change up. Whatever that means. The Six of Wands off centre. Okay. Concerned that it might not work out. Concerned that there's not going to be a victory here. Magician. But it is. It's going to come through. Again, I need to be really, really careful because obviously I'm not a financial expert. I'm not a banker. definitely not a gambler, okay? I'm nothing like that. That's a lifestyle that I have absolutely zero to do with, okay? According to this energy, and I can only read the energy and read the cards, according to this energy, you've done a good thing here with this investment. Now it's just a matter of patience. If you're about to make an investment, sit on it just for a little bit longer before you make that investment. Okay, we've got a little bit of a dodgy atmosphere here that's going on, where initially it looks like, oh shit, that might have been a bad plan, that might have been a bad idea, but then it flips. Do you know what I mean? It flips at the last minute. So again, it's not a world that I understand, so I can only apologize for not being able to give you more in-depth messages to do with that, okay? Like, hands up, I don't know a fucking thing about investments. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck is taking a risk, is taking a gamble. That's being incredibly adventurous. It's kind of like, here's the thing with this energy. They go against the grain in quite a lot of ways. It's like betting on a lame horse. It really is. It's betting on a lame horse. And then that lame horse comes first place. You see, a Knight of Wands more often than not has information that other people don't have. And not a lot of people realize that about the Knight of Wands energy. Very, very misunderstood energy. And context is everything, okay? Context is everything with each individual card, but there are certain cards where more specifically the context is really, really needing to be paid attention to, right? Oftentimes, a lot of people will tell a Knight of Wands, what the fuck are you doing? You're acting like an idiot. What are you playing at? This is going to end badly. And the Knight of Wands is like, do you know what? You haven't got a clue what it is you're saying. You haven't got a clue what it is that you're thinking. Like, you don't have the information that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this thing anyway. And I tell you what, you can sit there and you can watch. And lo and behold, it works out. It works out. So again, I need to leave that one there, Gemini, because it is a world that I know absolutely nothing about, okay? So I need to leave it there. Use your own discernment. And again, apparently, you already know exactly what it is that you're doing anyway. So all this read is doing is, for those who are needing it, all it's doing is validating that you already know what you're doing, that you're doing a good thing. Okay, apparently you've got information that other people don't have, and you're gonna make a lot of money. You're gonna make a lot of money through this information that other people don't have. Okay. Don't spend too much time in despair. Move through the emotions and release it. So this is not the deck that I wanted to be using for your advice for this part of the read, but it's the deck that I was guided to use instead of the other Maruk deck, rather than any of my other decks that I have. Reason being, my little Maruk deck was sitting there and my fountain started spilling over and leaking and it got my other deck all wet. So that's all currently sitting on a radiator drying out. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, but me personally, I feel that the messages in this deck, sometimes they don't quite hit the mark the way that I want them to, right? But it might hit the mark for you. Again, it's your reading, not mine, okay? Basically, don't spend too much time in despair, right? The feelings of doubt, move through it, okay? Because ultimately, You're not one that tends to make a lot of mistakes very often. Okay. I have found that consistently with Geminis. I know a lot of Geminis. And they do seem to have, like, luck of the Irish going on or something, right? It's weird. It's really weird. Almost all of the Geminis that I know, they can get themselves out of really bizarre situations pretty much unscathed. I don't know how. I wish I knew how. And I do admire them for that. Because you guys, you tend to be the sign where shit don't stick. You know, it's like you're all Teflon coated or something. New chapters require a new version of you. Okay? So there is a new financial chapter here that's opening up for you, and that is going to require a new version of who you are. All right? But yeah, that's your finances and career reading. So now I need to clear up this space so we can get ready for your love and relationships reading. So I will be right back. Okay, welcome back, Gemini. So now I'm going to be doing your love and relationships reading. Again, as always, anything that comes out of a reading that you don't like, you can change it, okay? You do have the power to manifest. Tarot is just a temperature check. That's it. Right, so what is coming in for Gemini in love and relationships, please? Clear, thank you. I was going to say clear messages for Gemini. Right, you've got a higher commitment here that's coming in, Gemini. It's possible that you're wanting to propose to someone or someone's wanting to propose to you. This is all about an engagement, taking the connection, the relationship up to the next level. For those who are currently single, then this is you meeting your special person this month, and that relationship becoming serious relatively quickly. Okay? Air of caution with that. Alright, if any situation moves too quickly, be smart about it. Alright. What else for Gemini? They're saying reversed for this one. Imperfections in the reverse. Love is a beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfections. Imperfections in reverse. Gonna need more information on that one. Because for me, like, my intuition's telling me that your message is try not to look for things that are wrong, or try not to look for potential problems. Do you know what I mean? It's like, accept this new stage in your love life as and when it comes, and accept it with grace, and try not to look for problems. What else for Gemini? I will clarify it, of course. Baby steps. Take your time and build your love slowly and with care. Relaxed, deliberate and aware. Yeah, baby steps. Again, it ties in with that message about, ooh, be careful if it does move a bit too quickly, you know. You can slow things down. All right, it's within your power to do that. If you feel that any situation's moving too quickly, it's within your power to slow it down. Can you tell us about this higher commitment for Gemini, please? Higher commitment for Gemini that's coming in. Oh, Ten of Pentacles. Nice. Nice. One of your apex cards. Completion. The one that you've been wanting, the one that you've been waiting for, the one that you were hoping for, the one that you've been dreaming of, your lifelong partner. Maybe you're already with a lifelong partner, and that situation's going from good to better. Okay? This is, any situation is going from good to better, and things just keep getting better and better and better for you. Can you tell us more for Gemini, please? They could be moving in with each other, buying a home together. Okay? If you already have all that, then again, it's improving on what you already have. Strength. Strength, courage, determination. It's also a message of influence. I feel that you're being very influential for your partner or your potential partner. You have more influence than you might realize you have. That's also a very strong connection as well, with the strength. It's a super strong connection between two people. And the Ace of Coins. Nice. Something growing, developing, and then it flourishes. Okay. This is a very grounded and realistic energy as well. So, for those who are meeting someone new, that's a very stable, secure connection that's about to kick off here. If you're already with someone, because again, not everybody is on the same stage of their journey. If you're already with someone, it seems to be a new turn of events for your pre-existing relationship. A new turn of events that leads you both down this path of long-term security and abundance. Your Chariot, forward momentum. Things moving in the right direction. The Chariot can be a very fast energy as well, but it's mostly to do with willpower, determination. It's someone who isn't focused on the past. They acknowledge the past, but they're not focused on it. This is the energy of someone actually who's got their shit together. So if you feel that at the moment you've not got your shit together, then don't lose hope. Because very soon you are going to feel a lot more like you've got it together. Okay. Can you tell us more for Gemini? Interesting. So, what is this deck trying to tell me with that? You might feel tempted to take on a lot of things at once, Gemini. And you would be getting advised against doing that, okay? Because at the moment, it's almost as if Spirit's wanting for you to just enjoy each moment as and when it comes. Because the way that that deck was handling there, I was getting a message about productivity. It's like you've got this vibe of, oh, I want to do everything, I want to try everything, and I want to do it all now. But you're not going to be able to do that, okay? Because if you try and do that, you could end up missing out on a lot of enjoyment. The Queen of Cups. Nice. Strong Cancerian energy here that's coming through. You could have Cancerian placements in your own chart, or you could be dealing with one. But again, use your discernment. Okay, you've also got Leo and Virgo. But there's love here, there's understanding, there's compassion, there's a very good connection here with someone. It's absolutely beautiful. The King of Coins. Somebody's wanting to be a provider. Could be you, could be them. This is a very traditional energy as well. The King of Coins. That's someone who might prefer to do things traditionally. Okay. Someone who's got strong work ethic. Also, someone who's very dependable, very successful. Someone who encourages your success and your self-worth. Someone who encourages all of these beautiful qualities within you rather than feeling threatened by them. Because you know how some people can become jealous of their partners. This is not that. This is someone who is going to encourage you and bring out those finer qualities within you. This is baby steps. The Fool, yeah. New beginning. A breath of fresh air. A new turning point. A new start. Eight of Swords. Try not to overthink it, okay? And with the wee mousey, that can indicate being timid, shy, nervous. They're saying, while being nervous about this new beginning is understandable, try not to allow your nerves to hold you back, okay? Try not to allow your nerves to take center stage. What else for Gemini? Thank you. Yeah, the Hierophant. Commitment, long-term commitment. Taurus energy. You've also got Aquarius energy that's coming through. But super, super strong Cancerian. Super strong Cancerian. Okay. This is making those vows to each other. I very much suspect that a lot of Geminis are going to be getting married this year. I very much suspect that that's the case. Okay. This is you and your person having shared values with each other. That lifelong commitment. Somebody might be cautious with this Eight of Swords. You know, like a little bit of cold feet at the last minute. Again, nerves. Someone here struggles with their nerves. A little bit of cold feet, not because of the other person, but because of their own issues that's going on inside of them. Okay. You have guidance and advice for Gemini, please. Guidance for Gemini. Abundance and security, that's come out in the reversed position. Okay. Money is energy like anything else. You want it to flow and not feel trapped. Trusting that the universe will take care of you gives off the energy of abundance and expectancy in every dollar or penny that you receive. Know that you're supported and money will flow. So at the moment, somebody is not feeling abundant. They're not feeling secure. They're not feeling safe with their current situation. There's also potentially some finances here that's tied up in another situation, that a person is waiting for those finances to be released before they can move forward with their plans to do with their love life. Okay, so for example, someone could be waiting for a payout of a past investment so that they can get married, or so that they can move, or so that they can move in with their loved one, with their partner. Yeah, someone's waiting for finances basically in order for them to fund the next stage of their life, and there's a lot of focus on their love life and reinvesting those finances that they're currently waiting for to come through, reinvesting that into their love life, which is a very good investment indeed. So that's why that one came out in the reverse. So it's just a matter of patience. Okay. Right, what else for Gemini, please? What else for Gemini? Sometimes you have to follow your brain because your heart is dumb as shit. But sometimes you have to follow your heart because your brain is full of shitty thoughts. Yeah. So it's all about getting your heart and your mind in alignment with each other. Okay. That's it. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful for someone. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you did like it and you wanted to see more. My website for personal readings is phoenixkiatarot.com. Don't forget to visit us on our Patreon page for all of the free bonus content. And of course, all of my links to everything that I've just mentioned, you're going to find in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.